All right. Um, uh, Poor Rachel Dolezal, I feel sorry for her. I really do feel sorry for her because she's homeless. And don't get wrong, I'm upset that she did lie and said she had black heritage. Okay. But I'm glad this happened. Already I am because we of African American descent are not pure black. In reality, we are multiracial. If your genealogy is from Africa, Europe, and North America, and you're related to other races, like I have white cousins, no lie about that. Answer.com, I'll be a lot of stuff about my mama's white ancestry, okay? Then we're mixed. So in reality, people who are delusional want you to say you're black for racist reasons. One, because the one drop rule, anybody with drop black blood makes you a whole, so they can dehumanize you legally and socially. Especially back in slavery and Jim Crow, and now after the civil rights movement, might do it worse since Trump president. Okay, and they're no longer a law since 1967, since the Love vs. Virginia case in reality made it unconstitutional. But in reality, socially, the black nationalists who was against Martin King's dream, who wanted to segregate, promote this idea is still a law, which is not a law. They have no ties to the Supreme Court decision, and therefore that is the reason why but people still hold on to that one drop rule and still lie. You got folks who are African American who still lie to people, say it's still a law when it's not. You have people who are white, who are racist, who hold on to this law. Okay? Is to keep you out of line, keep you in check, keep you in your place. That's exactly. So, this partial white and Native American woman, because her parents did mention another race. They say Native American. Native American is not white, okay? They said that she identified as, when she was born, to white and some other, what's the other white heritage? It was in Europe, they mixed with German. It was something that has in them, and then also Native American. Even though she classified as white, and we know everybody classify partial white and Native American people to do the blood quantum. Okay, in reality, that the racial fraud started from there. America has created racial fraud way before Rachel Dolezal. One drop rule in blood quantities, and then later on the father side is an interracial mix. Most Americans are racially mixed, and that's reality. Reality, people in America don't want to face that, and those who admit having multiracial background, like myself, we get called, delusional. We called all these bad things. But I have to, even I'm not being Christ-like all the time on this channel, in reality as well, Jesus did go through a lot of mess when he mentioned his Son of Man, and they told Saint Timothy, Saint Thomas, that he was God. Okay, he was, when he revealed us when he said he was my Lord, my God, and he was the one. I am He. When the Pharisees would throw rocks at you if you say I am, whatever in the Bible. He went through a lot, so I have to. And tomorrow is Ash Wednesday to remind us about what he went through. And the 4 days in the desert represent a Lent. It does. 4 days when Moses was there was enslaved. And then also too, the 4 days when the devil was when Jesus was in the desert. Tomorrow is Ash Wednesday to remind us that's when Easter. We rather go to church on Sundays because the church we go to church on Sunday to worship. They didn't change it. Actually had authority because I'm not perfect, but I know that Jesus did find out about Peter, and he had authority to put it on Sunday because Jesus rose from the dead on Sunday. Okay, so that's the reason why. We don't live in the old covenant anymore. Stop trying to switch on that. But point is, we will go through a lot when we tell the truth. And probably the reason why I go through a lot of mess because I'm also a very truthful person, and I stand for the truth. So people call me out my name all the time. It's hard to forgive these people. Trust me, it is. Okay, it's very hard to forgive these people, and you try to even see them as human when they do this mess. But unlike Rachel Dolezal, I'm very upset. Because we do have people, for example, Paris Jackson, and her brother, and other people in our community who do look white. I have ancestors who look white. I have friends who are partially black and got screwed up from one drop rule too, who look white. Okay, a lot of descendant community try to be so extreme black and down They forget that back in slavery, we did need each other. If Tatum, who is partially black French Creole on his dad's side, did admit on MTV that his dad was Creole with that broad Negro nose and him with that white appearance. If him and I are getting off the plantation, he would have to pretend to be my master in order so we would not get caught when we go to another town. When during Jim Crow, Walter White, who looked white, who was mixed with black, okay, had to pass for white in order to find out who was orchestrating these lynchings. See, I'm not for one drop rule, but I am for us unified in the pot, those individually, not collectively. Because you have those who want to destroy stuff. We don't need to unify with those individuals who want to destroy stuff. They'll come together, dark skin, light skin, whatever, and admit that we are a partial black race. We're mixed, and so the reason why I'm glad, because you have people who do look white, who do have blonde hair and blue eyes, and was classified as black because that one drop rule before it was constitutional, okay? Who lived their life as black because back in the day, you can be dark as tar to look like Rachel Dolezal. You had black in you, they classify you as black. That's why Latinos back in the day were classified as white who were mixed, and they didn't admit that's why you had a George Lopez every time I don't bring it back. Exactly. Now you get it, okay? Before the Mejor Raza, yes, thank you. So, and they mix with black too, but Afro-Mestizo too. So, point is, that's the real reason why that we cannot get. I was upset because I have friends who look white. You know what I'm saying? I have ancestors with them. And I tell people, it can't like a white person actually mix with a black person. Not all mixed people look alike, idiots. On the plantation where the term light-skinned black come from, there were no light-skinned blacks on the ships. They were dark chocolate, almost the color of black. That's why they call negros in Spanish and Portuguese, Negroes. Hello, okay? So, when they came here and they started mixing with Native Americans and whites, that's when we have different, that's why I'm camera skin. I'm not dark chocolate. I'm not dark skin. Dark skin is dark chocolate, white is not color, okay? That's why. So, and when they made that rule, that was to keep you in slavery, not to help you be proud of your black roots. It was to help you be ashamed of your black roots and feel bad. That's why they had movies like Imitation Life where Sarah J. wanted to pass for white, okay? Because she wanted a better opportunity, okay? So we have people in our community who did not want to pass, who did help out, who was not color struck, and you can't bring nobody dark skin home, none of us stuff, who was not like that, okay? Who did help out the community, who was accepted, who did more work sometimes than the person who's darker than them, okay, in the community. So that's the reason why I'm upset with that, because when I had explained there are people who look white, who are partially black, I get that Rachel Dolezal call, okay, and I'm tired of that. So I was upset about that, But this partial white Native American woman, because I'm not going to call her white 100%, when her parents who did out her did say they was part Native American, that is not white. So she is mixed. Now she's homeless, okay? She's homeless. And now she's feeling the repercussions of that. Like this white, or this sister who likes skin, remember back in more impoverished days, and when he was not talking about baby mama drama, baby dad drama. In 1993, it was two sisters. They named them. They put the business on TV. Angela and Gabrielle. They look like white people. They're from Detroit. I don't forget them. I have it on tape on VHS. And they came out and said that we're black people. And folks in New York didn't understand. Like, well, y'all black folks, African-American people, at the time, y'all don't know that we have folks like that in our community. But I have to remind us that the North was more open to that. So that's why many of our people who looked white from the South changed their identity and lived as white people. Did not mention any black in this. J. Herbert Hoover, who's mentioned black, proved that. They was racist. No wonder you have some folks like George Lopez. Thank you, okay? That's why you can't play that game with me. J. Hoover was partial black. He has cousins who are related. And his dad looked white and married out of affair, had a white woman, something like that. And he killed his dad and his aunt because they're about to reveal that secret about he had some black DNA. Okay, that's why he was anti-black. That's why he attacked Martin King and Malcolm X was black. That's exactly the reason why. And that's why he didn't date no women. He dated men because you came in, baby. Thank you. All right. So, point is, people don't understand that people pass. Elvis passed for white. I'm sorry, I love my yellow bone, blonde hair, blue-eyed sister. Hell Lock, Lil Steve, Martin, Tom Hanks, and that's why Chad's high yellow son talking about that he a digger and he called thank you, talking about biracial child, baby. He already got black in DNA. Lincoln was the first black president, partial black president before Barack Obama. He passed for white. His mama was a Melodian. Let's get that straight. I read about this stuff. A lot of people don't know their history. Okay, Ty Burrell, he part black too. Thank you. And if they do a Michael Jackson with the Bill situation, they should get that high yellow brother like white men to play him. Don't get nobody who 100% white to play him. Come on. So that's the reason why I'm very educated. So I'm very upset with Rachel Dolezal. That's why I don't too much feel sorry for her that I do in some way, because she did help out in our community by passing for a partial black woman. Okay, it's called it, because everybody. She look like a Peter Yoga, okay? It's called like it is. She can get black, they get tall, dog, like the tanning mom. So, I mean, I'm surprised she didn't do all that when she was tanning. She didn't get real dog skin, like the tanning mom, white tanning mom. You know what you got, mama black and tall. Not lying. That's her business. Let her do her thing, okay? So, the point is, I'm upset with the psychiatrist on Fox News. Yes, there is a false version of reality, but we've been practicing for a long period of time. Are you that sleep about the transgender situation? Understand that, you can say you're 65, you can have a case, but no, you, white America, caused racial fraud on us mixed race people. You denied us access to 95 mixed. I don't think they had them a lot of category. That was it. But it got rid of 1930, okay? We're not pure black or pure whatever in this country. You allow folks to change. You've actually changed their racial background like that. Many of us are part Native American. Don't forget that our African American ancestors who are also part Native American was on Trail of Tears, and when they were about to get them benefits, you had a dog, rail, whatever they call rolls, try to use a $5 Indian. Have white folks pretend to be part Native American. Okay, that's why to my white part Native American people, whether it be multi-generational ancestor, grandma, daddy, whatever, this is the reason why you get that Rachel Dolezal treatment. Because you had white people who are not even mixed with Native American, trying to put the $5 Indian to stop our part black Native American with that one drop rule and blood quarter that we had to double dose of that. Stop getting us benefits after that Trail of Tears situation. That's right. So all y'all black, pure black, even these folks who ain't pure black, no matter how dark or light they are committing racial fraud. Excuse me. Y'all want to be pure, but your heritage is mixed. Well, my parents, they did not do it accurately. Okay? And race is a social construct, not a biological, so that's why folks can change it. Especially when we're mixed, you want to pick a side. Don't want to identify as all we are. So don't try to go on Fox News with that bullshit. I'm sorry. I looked at them like I'm laughing. Like, really, this is a real psychologist. He passed the test, but he probably went to a white university where they allow that type of BS to go on. Hope ain't no Bob Jones who against interracial marriages, okay? It don't make any sense. You have allowed racial fraud to all mixed race people, multiracial ancestry, dark skin, light hair, should look like white, Native American. You even got the Hispanic people who were not even mixed, who are mixed, as white, but so she not treat them as white. That's why some of them think like the dude who did the hate crime with the white girl think he white. You committed racial fraud when y'all made the idea of race. And when mixing started to happen, you wanted to deny that. You even put the blood quarter 1/5 for. There's no such thing as 1/5 for any 1/5 for black. You either those mixtures in their DNA or not. So I wish y'all would stop that bullshit. But to Rachel Dolezal, you need to know, be honest. I can respect you want to adapt to African American descendant culture. But to say you got black in you when you didn't, which I do question that nose of yours you may have, I didn't like that. Because I have ancestors who looked white. And when I mix it, people laugh. And back in the 80s and 90s, people knew that. But like 2000, people trying to get away from that. And you got people who are passing, who do come from interracial relationships, who come from a partial black person who say they black when they ain't people like them on their dark or light skin, with a white person, and the baby come out looking white, and they now passing. Well, I don't look black, you know. The biracial people who come out looking like white, light or lighter than Jason Williams, they look more like more white looking than what's the one who came out as gay. He was on Mariah Carey video. We belong together. You know, playing Prince Bay. I forgot his name. Warwick. Y'all long time I forgot his name. They come out and say, "Well, I'm white. I don't look like a black person. I shouldn't claim that and try to live in a white world." So y'all, that's why I'm not for that one drop bullshit. We are mixed. That's who we are. If we got black and white and American DNA, then that's who we are. I'm black. I'm African American, French, Spanish, Creole, English, Irish, Native American. That's my background. That's how my parents got here. They didn't have no pure African ancestry. Because they were pure black, that means the whole ancestry would be 100% African. No mixture of any shade. But that's not true. They classify my parents as pure black for that one drop bullshit. To dehumanize them for having one drop of black blood. So we are mixed, and you committed racial fraud in this country when y'all made a one-drop rule and blood quantum mess. So don't try to put that on Rachel Dolezal. You did. When I mentioned I wanted to debate with I am. Excuse me, if I did all this research when I was 13 years old and I'm old and still doing more research, then, you know, because even I'm not a Marcus Garvey fan, he right. If you don't know your roots, it's like a tree don't have any roots, okay? So you got to know your heritage. Bye.